I think what's interesting with a lot of our landowners that have property that is in the development path and in the development zone, something that we've been closely watching is there's a lot of large scale projects in the Central Coast, Central Valley that are wrapping up, that have been underway for the last 10, even 20 years and are nearing completion, which is going to open up some really significant opportunities for this, additional land to be developed, for new projects to come online and have a lot of traction.
Yeah, I agree. And interestingly enough, is there's another mapping project that's going on as it relates to ag property. The California Wine Grape Growers Association has done a complete mapping project of all vineyards in California, and how that relates is, I think what we're going to find is that there's fewer acres actually in production than we think. That will help the vineyard market to recover, and those properties that sit in the path of development should take note of the fact that there are a lot of these large-scale projects, residential projects in particular, but commercial as well, that have finished up. And so, do you look at the mapping of the vineyard, number of vineyard bearing acres and go that direction, or do you try to position your property for transition? And I think, having some better metrics, some mapping that helps you figure that out, super important in figuring out which direction you want to go.
Yeah, I think that, along with what the state's pushing for their housing elements and
Right.
what the individual counties are they're just really opening up a little bit more of their parameters, streamlining some processes with some of the government initiatives to be able to encourage development. And I think that's going to be a really key player as we go into this next year.
New enterprise zones are starting to pop up as well. Those sort of things you may not be aware of, even as a property owner. Sometimes those things develop without even wide-scale publicity about it. So always good to check, see what things are in the works. Can really change your highest and best use of your property.